Okay, number 15. They say the fifth term of the harmonic progression is minus 4/3, and the 11th term is minus 1/3. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means A5 is the reciprocal of minus 4/3, so minus 3/4. And by the way, when I say A, I'm talking about the arithmetic now. And A11 is the reciprocal of minus 1/3, which is minus 3. So my goal is to figure out for the arithmetic what the D is. And let's write this down. So I'll write this over here. So minus 3/4 will be equal to A1 plus 4D. That's right over here. Minus 3 is equal to A1 plus 10D. These are two equations, two unknowns, and I could figure out both A1 and D by using these equations. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it by subtraction. So I'm going to do minus 3/4 minus a minus 3, which is plus 3. A1 minus A1, there are no A1s. And then 4 minus 10D is minus 6D. All right? And we'll get D. My goal is to get D. So what do you get over here? Let's see. There'd be a common denominator 4. That would be minus 3 plus 12. That's going to give me 9/4. That equals minus 6D. And now I got to divide both sides by minus 6. Well, what are you going to get over there? Let's put that in. You get minus 9 over 6 times 4 equals D. I can divide by 3. That would give you 2. That would give you 3. So D is going to be minus 3/8. All right? So what I want to do is I want to show you where this is in the key. And again, we just worked through that. We got that part. So what did I write down? I wrote this. Whoops, sorry about that. I wrote this down, and I did this over here. Now again, for a lot of students, the weak link is, how'd they get the D? They got the D by working to get it, and you want to do that too. But you should be able to write down A5 and A11 and get the D. I'm going to erase my work now. And again, we're just working through a K. That's all we're doing. All right, now I don't even know what the question is at this point, but I guess I could get A1 now. Now someone says, how would you do that? I need to take one of these two equations to get A1. And again, I still don't know what the question is, and we'll read further in a second. Let me erase this over here. Erase that there. And I'm going to get A1 now. So I know D. Let's get A1. And how do you do that? Well, I'm going to pick this equation because it looks really simple to me. Minus 3 equals A1 plus 10 times D. What's D? D is minus 3/8. We just did that, by the way. All right, so let's take a look at that. What do we get over here? Well, I got to do some reductions over here. So minus 3, A1, this is going to be minus, let's take a look at that. I can divide by 2. You're going to get minus 15/4. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. I get minus 12, 4A1, minus 15. I'm going to add 15 to both sides, and you can get 3 equals 4A1, and A1 would equal 3/4. So I'm seeing that over here. All right, so I'm going to, say I work to get that. I understand what they're doing here, right? So this is important. That's what you're doing with a key. You're making sure where you understand each of these little steps over here. Let me get my eraser out. And that's not their question, though. Their question is, find the 15th term of the harmonic. Well, for me to do that, I have to find A15. Let's write that down. What's A15 going to be? Well, it's going to be A1, which is 3/4, plus 15 minus 1, which is 14, times the D, which is minus 3/8. Well, I got to do the arithmetic. That's 3/4. Let's see, I'm going to divide by 2, right? So it's going to be minus 21/4, and that's going to give you what? Minus 18/4, which is minus 9/2. And that's A15. Now, they didn't ask for that either. They asked for H15, the harmonic. What's that going to be? Minus 2/9. All right? What is it going to be? Right over here, we're getting, oops, I'm sorry, I didn't put the 9 down. Actually, I did put it down. They interpreted it as a 0. So minus 2/9. We did okay. It was a really, I'm going to say, not a difficult question. That's a good confidence builder if that's an exam question. Thank you.